Hey everybody, so we're continuing our Bronze to Master series on Master Yi, and we're currently sitting at Emerald 3 Elo, and man, I have to dodge like every game. Not because they ban Yi, but because I keep getting autofilled as support. It's okay. It's fine. You know what, man? Dude, they do weird things in this Elo. What can I say? I mean, it's already weird to have an unranked Rammus top with 33% win rate, but you know, it just gets weirder. So, if you guys don't know, I have a playlist for all these games if you guys are interested in those, so you just gotta go find that. And also, I have a second channel where I've been posting my high elo Korea games, and if you're interested in that, I'll put that down in the comments below and description. So, let's go ahead and get started with how we're feeling about this game. You know, they have Malphite. We are a pretty good mix of damage, so we don't really have to worry about Malphite being a huge issue. If we're all AD, it could be problematic, and also we have a Rammus top, which is also kind of weird. Oh, I alphaed the wrong camp. I actually recently figured out that if you alpha the Raptor here on the left side, it'll bounce and hit the big Raptor, which will kind of increase your clear a little bit. Haven't really used it too much, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm also going to get a second point in Q so I can clear jungle a little faster. Definitely not required. I think it saves you like 2 seconds. If you get invaded, the W is definitely more important. All right. Perfect. And now we're going to go ahead and clear upwards. So Rammus is just having a good time, man. He's just having a good time. Let's take a look here. So with the 25 win, 1 loss score, you could say that we are doing quite well. And what is leading me to do well compared to other people and all the other stuff, we're going to be visiting all that. Rammus doing well. The enemy got the first objective bounty here. First of all, oh, it's Viego. I was like, they have a Jhin jungle? What? First of all, the Viego jungle, let's talk a little bit about the jungle matchup, because this is something that you guys said that you want to hear a little bit more of. Viego is kind of an interesting matchup because with his ultimate, you can typically meditate that or alpha follow it or even alpha dodge it if you need to. And, yeah, I don't really struggle with Viego too much. Now, the problem with Viego is that he does benefit from resets a lot, so in team fights, you will have to be focusing him. And this is probably how people feel about Master Yi. So overall, Viego, not really a problem. We do know, however, that he cleared his jungle kind of late because he went for the Rammus. What is this? Okay, I'm clearly, so I'm already making a mistake here, is I'm not paying attention to Viego, which ended up giving him a kill in the bot lane. I'm not tracking enemy jungler well. And on top of that, he ended up not clearing his top side. So I'm going to take that. And Rammus is kind of struggling, but I want to get this. I actually kind of predict that the Malphite, the low elo Malphite, will continue to push. But I can't make it in time if he recalls there. Yeah, I can't make it. If he stops his recall, I will go for him. Okay. Well, we're going to recall. Okay, anyway, we got that. I mean, I'm a little sad I didn't get that last one there. So we did decide to... Wait, we didn't even check his red. I didn't even see if he had red. And you could just hear me realizing all the mistakes that I'm making. And this is what you should be doing in your games as well. But don't just realize them in the moment. Take them to your next game, right? It's like anything in the world. I actually was having a discussion earlier with somebody where I was thinking about like all the little problems that we do throughout the day that we're not thinking about how we're going to resolve. Or rather, we do think about how we resolve them, but then we don't actually actively resolve them, right? So if I find that, you know, I'm not paying attention to where the enemy started, you know, maybe when the enemy jungler grabs a lane, I should take a look at his buff. But I'm going to be honest, I am going to use an excuse here, and I probably shouldn't, but it's valid here, is that when I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying to think about what to talk about, my attention is definitely split. I know, it sounds a little cope, but... You know, like, for example, here, I don't realize Viego's going to go to the top lane. I didn't ping Viego. It was... Again, this is my bad. This is something I should have been aware of, right? Man, my team is just intin. And I love it because it shows you guys harder games, and that's what you guys want to see. Okay, guys, you can chill. You know, if at least one of you don't die, that would be perfect. Are they low? They are kind of low. But I have to clear top, because if I don't, then Viego's going to be up here. Yeah, so, like, for example, I should have been thinking about Viego's position there, but then I was too busy telling you guys why I'm not thinking about his position instead of doing it. Wait, he got my wolf. Dude, I swear. Dude, the jungle wolf is just so... It's so inconsistent. It feels like it always works for the enemy and it never works for me. You know what I mean? Like, they smack my camp once and then their wolf's the one doing all the damage. My wolf's doing no damage. And I go up and I smack their camp once and my wolf is like, where do I go? Or you walk away from a camp and your wolf's like, what are you doing? What were you doing, man? Yeah, I would be level 6 right now, and I can invade this really easy. I need level 6. Oh my god, that would have given me 6. I think I could fight that dude. Oh, that would have given me 6. That would have given me 6. Yeah, we're feeling a little down bad here. Looks like Rammus is not having a good time. I need to hit 6. Before I do anything here, I need to hit 6. And yes, I should probably clear my jungle. Oh, I don't have smite now. Ah, that's a yikes for me, dog. We know Viego's in this side of the jungle. If we can get Annie to join us. Okay, this is kind of crazy, dude. Not even my high elo teammates will join me on these kind of expeditions. Drop timbers. Whee! Got him. Okay. Shut down for the Rammus. I mean, honestly, that should have been for Annie, considering Annie burned her flash, but that's fine. Oh, dude, I thought Rammus was helping with that, but that was Tibbers. That's how into this game I am here. So we're going to go ahead and continue to clear his jungle the best that we can. We grab this. Let's go ahead and recall. We got 450 gold, 350. We're going to be going for the Blade Rune King as our first item. Hands down, it's always the best item to grab on Yi. You just really can't hate it. This pink ward behind the red is the best spot for a pink ward. And of course, in the early game, I like to have a little ward here as well. We're still in good shape. It's 4-7. I'm not really too tilted about my team feeding. I don't think it really matters until you at least hit, like, Diamond. I think once Diamond happens, the games can get a little stressful if your team ends. But I think, like, low Emerald, it's not a big deal. Low to mid Emerald, it's just really not a big deal. And also, I hope you guys are all happy. I know I'm kind of all over the place with this, but yeah, I just want to feel like that I'm creating things that help people lately. That's just really how I feel. And so I hope some of these games are actually helping you change your mindset a little bit. All right, can we? He's not 6 yet, so we definitely... Oh, he just hit 6. I could probably kill this dude if I'm really, really careful here. Because he does have fear. Bot lane's recalling. I think he's out of mana. Okay, that was good. Yeah, so just in case he wasn't out of mana for the fear, I did path a little upwards. You can see that. My team's saying, good job, jungle. Yeah, great job, jungle. Thank you. So there is some mechanical outplays going on here. And also, you saw the pink ward provided immediate value on that Viego, right? You saw why that pink ward, so I spent 75 gold to get 300. And, you know, I didn't lose my camps for free. So that's also something as well. I'm going to grab this while Rammus takes aggro. Notice that we don't go up and help him because he's just being dumb. And we want to grab at least 2 of these if we can. We do not know if Malphite ultied because Rammus isn't saying anything. We are going to back out. As you can see, this is why we backed out. We don't know where Malphite is. It doesn't matter, guys. It's dead. It does not matter how many times they ping it. Like, you see, it's already dead before they even get there. That's the thing is your low elo teammates don't realize. They cannot imagine the time scale. I don't know why I'm getting Mia pinged. I have no idea why I'm getting Mia pinged, to be honest. My 2-5 Rammus is, I guess he's not happy with my performance with him sitting between the second tower and giving the enemy jungler kills. I guess I can see why he would not be happy with my performance. The enemy jungler can get there much easier than I can. But that's also a thing, man. You just got to ignore your team. Now, we are at the 10-minute Blade and Rune King, which is absolutely wonderful. Also, I do want to chime in here and talk a little bit about region differences. So for those of you guys that are playing in maybe less popular regions, I saw a lot of you guys are playing in C. People are playing in more popular regions in A. I'm going to give you like a TLDR of how popular each region is. And maybe give you a little skill level of it so you can kind of get a feel for things and let you know exactly how it is. So your region really does not matter until you hit, like, I would say Diamond Plus. At Diamond Plus, there is some discrepancy in the regions, but under Diamond, there's not really a big deal. And let me go ahead and give you guys the population of each region so that you guys can understand likely how good the region is. I cannot do this without my bot lane. You see I'm backing off here, and he's going to try and steal some of this. So Europe, so right now the biggest region is China with 27 servers, and I have no idea how many players. Second biggest region is Korea with 3 million players. EU West has 3 million players. These are ranked players, by the way. EU West has 3 million players. EUNE has 1.6 million. NA has 1.5 million. Oh, wow. That did so much less damage than I thought it would. That was my misplay. Again, that was an absolute misplay by me. Vietnam server has 800,000 players. LAN has 800,000 players. Dang, dude. Nobody did likes it. Now I'm gonna tank that. Brazil has, like, if I remember correctly, like 1 million players. There might be a little bit more than that. Vietnam has about 800,000. Southeast Asia has like 300,000. OCE, I believe, had 120,000. Japan is actually a little bit higher now. I think they're about 150K. I might be a little off on these because they're getting kind of low. And the smallest server right now is the Middle East server, I believe, with 30,000 ranked players. So that should give you a good feel for, like, how competitive the servers are and where your server stacks up. So Korea and EU are way up there, right? And then it's followed by some of the other regions. Now, with that said, your region really does not matter until you start hitting Diamond Plus. So if you're like... And also, unless you're at the very highest level of gameplay, your region does not matter for, like, the players that you play against. I mean, it kind of does. Like, for example, like, Korea is very meta-oriented, and you'll see that if you watch some of my games on my other channel, that they always pick meta, they always rotate, the supports are really good, you know, they do those kind of things. But, oh my goodness. Brother, you missed. Yoink. Yoinksies. Is that a Viego? Okay, no, he just threw down a thing there. So yeah, don't ever use your region as an excuse, at least until you hit Masters Plus. So don't worry about that if that's something that you guys have been worried about. Let's go ahead and continue killing this Gromp here and go help him. Yeah, we're not going to help that. That is... Yeah, so for some reason Lux is sitting here. I have no idea why. I don't know what she's doing, what her goal is, what she wants out of it, right? And I don't think she does either. I think she's just kind of autopiloting and walking where she wants. I honestly could just kill that guy. Like, I don't know where Malphite is, though. Hey, buddy. Just throw the Q. Why is she, like, holding on to her ability? You see her holding on to her ability? It took so long. All right. I do want to pad towards bot, but preferably not while I have my sight on me. I can go for this. I mean, they're not really low, but I'm actually fed enough that it doesn't really matter. I don't know how I know this, but I know that I can take them. And I think that that's just something that you just kind of learn over time. They're like two squishy champs. Oh, boy. An enemy has been slain. Oh, man. You know, boys, tilted. You know he's tilted. That's why I get meditate, by the way. So some of you guys may be wondering, like, why you get meditate levels. There, you got it, you know. That's what it's all about there. Let's go ahead and... I want this blue. I mean, I ain't done with it. Like, if you're wondering if I'm done with it, I ain't done with it. I want to clear his whole side. Oh, yes, it's all here. Well, I mean, I'm not going to clear the wolves. It's too far out of the way. But I'll clear everything else. And then I'll gank bot because they're not going to expect me bot because they think that I'm gone. And we'll see if there's a ward here. You can't expect low elo to ward, boys. You can't expect them to ward. Twitch was blocking the shots and died. What, did he just flash into me? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if he doesn't hit that, he doesn't slow you. That was stupid. I mean, dude, Viego's coming, so we... Okay, Jin's dead. I don't know what he's thinking. I think he wants to burn flash is what I'm thinking. So we do have 2.4k. And you can just see how, like... You know, I said this on stream yesterday, and it's really fascinating to talk about, is that what wins you games in higher elo, and it also works in low elo, but mostly in high elo. What wins you games in high elo isn't necessarily the things you do right, but the things that you don't do wrong. Was that the saying? Because I think I've known about that for a while. I don't know. I don't know. Like, too many people are trying to do the right thing, but it really just comes down to just not doing the wrong thing, you know? No, I've talked about that a lot. I feel like I had some revelation yesterday. I'm not aggressive enough in my games. All right, let's go ahead and grab something here. I'm going to get a Wits in because this is what I have the money for. And then I'll probably get me a Death Stance for the Twitch. And this, I mean, Wits End's really good against a stun. We have the Fear. We have the stun here. So it's absolutely fine. And then we'll get the plated steel caps as well. Sorry, the tabbies. I don't know what to call. What is this Rammus build? Okay, brother is... He's out to be tanky as hell, huh? Oh, you know, we can actually still get the perks. I'm going to grab the Rift, and then maybe I'll go buy it. I think this is enough points to meditate for now. All right, because I missed that dragon because I'm bad, I remember. Oh. But I'm super giga fed. If you have Gunju's Rage Blade by second or third dragon, You're looking good. In this case, we did the dragon really... They're coming, by the way, for the rift, so I want to back off a little. We did the dragon really late, so... Well, they're doing it. I'm 100% down to run a rift into them here if I need to. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to run the rift into the tower, and then we're going to run the rift into them. Oh, I don't kill it. I can't even see what's going on there, but I'm sure whatever happens, I'll be fine.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Well, we secured the fight there. I mean, Twitch and them, they're just running, but I'm getting dragged. Personally, I feel like getting dragged worth more. And I can, like, pivot and, like, kill Twitch if he's not paying attention here. Okay, well. With this many wards, they are likely paying attention. Huh? Yeah, we get a nice little knock-up, so if you don't know, Rift can be used as a nice engage tool. Sometimes I use it to engage. In this case, I didn't want to use the Rift strictly to engage. I did want to get a tower if I could get away with it, and I did that. Yeah, it might have been a mistake. Might have let my team die. But honestly, when you're in this elo, it doesn't really matter. You will be able to pick it up. I don't know. Like, dude, I don't think... I mean, I think there's a little bit of, like, mechanical skill involved, like when I outplayed him over here. I don't think you need mechanical play, though, to really carry games. I think that just knowing your macro, where the enemy jungler is, how they're performing, what they're doing is really good, or knowing when to gank. It is really, really hard to gank in high elo. It's like, it's actually just really hard. And you'll notice I don't counter gank a lot. And that's because I don't know exactly where the enemy jungler is. Because I do a very bad job at tracking that. I'm just going to wait. Dude, there's, like... See, right here, I'd love to get a counter gank on Viego if he comes, but I'm probably just going to end up pushing, diving the way. I'm just waiting for him to push up. He's a little scared. Is this warded? No, not even. He's so scared. I've never seen such a scared lad in my life. Huh. Well, we did get tower. Hey, you know, tower was the end result. Most of our camps are down, not all of them, so... Annie might be dead here. Hey, man, she got moves, man. She got moves. Hello, sir. Yeah, how much CC do they have? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to flash for it, too. And the reason why I wanted flash is for this dude. Holy crap. That did not get meditated. That did not get meditated. I thought I meditated his ulti, but I barely missed that. Let me see. We could check the replay here. Just see how I messed it. Maybe ping gap here. This is the wrong highlight. This is from yesterday. that was from yesterday, guys. That was from yesterday. Yeah, let's see my meditate. Ah. Yeah, look how close that was. That was so close. See, this is a mechanical misplay. Look at that. That timing was... It was really close, though. Oh, well. It's fine. Let's go ahead and start working towards our next item here. And, yeah, so we'll just go ahead and start going towards Death Dance and Tabbies. I want to get Atacon. I feel pretty confident in getting Atacon. Hey, we got the first, we got the boots. So I do want to get play steel caps. I did feed the shutdown. So in my opinion, feeding the shutdown is one of the things that you should, like, never do. So the fact that I just, like, dove for that and fed a shutdown was a very big mistake. And that's something that in a higher elo game, I would have never done. But you'll see that in lower elo games, I can get away with that. Like, I can get away with that, but, like, if you start building these bad habits playing in low elo, if you continue to do that, that's why you got to go into your games and be like, yeah, that was bad. Because, like, things that go your way isn't always you playing well. Like, and things going bad isn't always your fault either. You know what I mean? Like, this Atacon right here. So I could do this Atacon because I'm in low elo. But in high elo, this would be a terrible play, right? It's just, I can feel I can get away with this. I just know I can. But if you get used to doing this and you're playing in high elo, you're going to get absolutely stomped on. Now, don't get me wrong. You can do this sometimes in high elo. I don't know. I just feel it. Like, I just feel like they're not going to ward the Atacon. They're not even interested in the Atacon. What they're mostly interested in are kills. Like, you could just feel it. And once you get past that point of being an NPC, I guess. They're kind of NPC-like, right? That's when you climb. And yeah, as I said in the last video, the only reason they're a Masters is because somebody has to be a Masters. It's not because they're actually, like, good. Like, when I saw good players back when I started playing back in 2009, I'm like, oh my god, I'm playing against the best of the best. Like, oh my god, we're probably going to lose, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're only there because they play a lot. Oh, come on, brother. I'm about to get Malphite ultied. Oh, he can't catch me. Whee! Yeah, I don't know what that Twitch is doing. He should have known the matchup. Like, you don't have to know every matchup, so here's what you do. You look at your Twitch, right? I'm a ranged carry against a Master Yi, and Master Yi typically, like, just completely wrecks. Do we have Baron? How do I keep having this recall? Is this my first time with this? Master Yi typically wrecks people that are playing on 80 carries. Do I think I can beat him? No. You don't need to know the Twitch versus Yi matchup. You just need to know the 80 carry versus Yi matchup, right? And it's the same for Yi. Let's say you're playing Master Yi. Do I beat Twitch in a 1v1? It's likely, because I do beat the 80 carry. But then you have to, like, branch it out a little bit more, because there are 80 carries that Yi doesn't beat. Vayne, Nyla. So this is where you branch it out a little bit more. I'm against Vayne. She's an 80 carry, but I beat the 80 carry. But she has Invis, and I typically lose against Invis. So do I beat Vayne? And that's where you had to actually, like, that's where you learn from doing. And after you do it a few times, you'll realize that, no, you do not beat Vayne unless she's a complete moron. This Annie is by herself here. And same for, like, Nyla, right? You try to fight Nyla, you get cooked. Well, we killed Twitch, but honestly, I kind of feel like... See, here's the thing. Is, in my opinion, it's not really worth it to kill Twitch when you have a Yi. Because I need to reset, right? And enemy teams, like, not grouped up and fighting for this dragon. They're all one at a time. That's also another thing that I've done in the past as well. Is, like, I'll be going for Baron. And when I go for Baron, I get randomly caught out and die because I'm not waiting for my team. That's happened to me many a times. So now, anytime it's 4 people are dead and 1's alive, and we, like, get an ace down here and I'm running to Baron, I always wait for my team now. Always. Because I know better now. And this Twitch should not be by himself face-checking an Annie, right? Twitch face-checking that just literally cost him the game here. And now my team is, like, pushing up as well. They shouldn't be pushing up there. But at least they were kind of aware of Twitch existing. I need a little bit of gold for this Death Dance. I'm pretty close. All right, let's grab this. And then we'll get the Death Dance. And boom, baby. Boom. The full awesomeness. And also, against a comp like this, we got Collector. Randuin to be fantastic against crit champs. It depends on what you're struggling with, right? If they all get fed, well, I'd probably get a Titanic. If only the AD get fed, I'd probably get a Randuin's. If the AP gets fed, I probably would just skip the Death Dance and go for Titanic as well. Like, if this guy's fed, maybe Malphite's fed. I mean, 2 AP is not really enough to get that. Yeah, but your 2 core items on Yi are basically always Blade Ring King and always Kunzu's Rage Blade. Of course, I'll be trying some other builds as well to give you guys a good time. Like, dude, what is Malphite doing? I don't know why he's pushing up by himself here. Like, now he has to waste ulti. I alpha'd that. Like, I actually straight up alpha'd that. I do not know how I messed that up. I could hit Highlander, but I'd rather save Highlander to, like, kill his team. Right? I could have done Highlander. Made this a little bit easier for me. And you see I dodge his Q so he doesn't get the move speed. Now we can go get Baron. I don't know. 2 people just randomly died mid. You see how everybody's, like, all split up? Like, our mid lane, our bot lane, or whatever they are, should not have been split up. Also, I really want to do this Baron, but I absolutely should not do this Baron. Okay. Bro thinks because he stole Rammus's body, he can be Rammus. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. They're all pushing. I ain't no wussy. Okay, let's go.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So they have to come check Baron. Well, I mean, I have a lot of vision on me. Dude, there's so many projectiles just flying everywhere. Why am I have vision on me for so long? It's so annoying. Like, I've just tried to, like, be sneaky, man. Okay, my team's all recalling. Dude, what in the world, man? Bro, they just got vision on me everywhere, bro. This guy is about to face check. They got vision everywhere, brother. Okay. Bro, they got vision everywhere. How that... Dude, look at this vision they got. What in the world is she shooting at?
Defend yourself.
I'm losing my mind. If we kill him, I could do Baron, so I might actually be willing to alpha this. I might be able to flash on this. Oh, they stacked their stun. Heroes. I should go Baron instead of Roam for this, but that's fine. You want to, like, tank this tower for me, bud? Oh, Jesus, bro. You're playing Rammus. You're supposed to tank the tower, bro. It's literally the whole point of playing Rammus, bro. Okay. This is fine. We're fine. I could easily do Baron here, even without my team's help. I would much prefer my team help me, though. This is, okay, this is kind of risky. Kind of risky. I mean, I need Jhin at least. See, here in high elo, they wouldn't come because they're not, oh yeah, you would not try to soul. That'd be dumb. Low elo, they're like, he's on the Baron. Get it. Get it. Actually, they didn't really come at all. One dude TP'd. That was a terrible TP, by the way. I mean, if his team wasn't there, it was a terrible TP. I do want to get to that dragon, but I'm so close to getting another item. What do you guys think, Navari? Because it's just what I have enough for. Just haven't. Dude, they did it again. They literally did it again. Annie just sits in the bush, and she kills people that walks over there alone. Do you see how stupid that is? Dude, I'm going to buy a Shiv. But we're going to do the Shiv collector build later. I'm just kind of getting a feel for the Shiv. I want to see what it feels like. Let's see how the Shiv works. First 3 attacks fire chain lightning. Wait, Alpha Strike applies that 3 times. What's the cooldown on this? Oh, shoot. It refills after, like, 30 seconds. Okay, I don't really like how, like, it needs to refill after hitting camps. Oh, it refills all 3. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, but you see how Viego just face checked that bush? That could have been you as the enemy jungler. You could have been the enemy jungler face checking that bush. You'd be like, team gap. You know what you do? You just don't face check the bush. I wonder if the cooldown, I wonder if the thing is applied at a weakened rate. Wait, why didn't he just run? Bro, he could have just ran. Did you see it? He went invis and he stood there. He could have just ran. He gets extra move speed. Dude, Shiv's kind of interesting. I will definitely try that out. But apparently the build that runs Shiv, I'll try to do a next video if I remember. Apparently you got to run Hail of Blades. So I will see. It's interesting. The wave clear is really weak. But with the cooldown on it... Oh, I alpha too early or late. With the cooldown on it, it's kind of interesting. I'm just going to meditate here. The zap zap. We're having a good time, aren't we, Malphite?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. One enemy has been slain.
He's not having a good time at all. I'm having a good time. Yo, can you taunt him? There you go, my man. Oh, shoot, they're all here. Oh, I don't have flash. All right, push it in. This is going to be 26 wins, 1 loss. You can see I'm carrying now, right? Like, I got another shutdown. Instead of ending the shutdown, we're going to play it safe here. Bro, I want to try that new ship build. I'm actually really, really tempted to try this new ship build. You see that the Alpha Strike applies it all instantly? The idea... Dude, I want to see if it does, like, reduced on, like, a single target. But the problem is it's constantly proccing the Shiv even when I don't want it to. All right, let's see how it does. So we're going to Alpha... 84, 84, 120. Oh, but that's also my... Oh, no, it looks like it's applying the full damage even on Alpha. Alpha's not applying reduced, I guess. Oh, Alpha's also not bouncing it every time here? I have no idea. I have no idea. Dude, why is my team dying? By the way, I'm pushing without ulti, which is a huge mistake. I should go back and buy. I have a lot of gold. Right? Like, my teammate died. I have a ton of gold. It'd be kind of trolling if I didn't recall here and buy some items. Yeah, you better walk away, bud. Yeah, you better walk away. Let's go ahead and I want to make myself a little tankier. So we're going to go with the Titanic here. Titanic's kind of OP on you. I like it. The extra splash damage, one hit damage. Somebody asked about Spare Shojin. I think Titanic's just better for stats. Like, Titanic gives you more HP. It's a little bit more expensive, right? I guess that kind of pays out there. But the extra one-hit damage is very strong, and it applies on Alpha as well. We do need the, yeah, I don't know. The Shiv feels kind of weak. I mean, I guess over the course of the game, it does some damage, but... Yeah, you see how the enemy's, like, all by themselves and stuff, and then my teammates are all by themselves, and... Wait, how did I get that? I didn't even Alpha strike him. Wait, why am I rooted? I don't know how that guy works. I just know he rooted me. He has no mana. I could so freaking dive this dude. Whee! Alright, we're pushing. Bro, what in the world just hit me there? But that's to say, is like, if you don't hurry up and push while they have these inhibs down, they can always come back, right? Especially with the respawning inhibitors here. Alright, and now we try to end the game. Finish him off, Cowsep, and GG. That is win number 26. Right? 26, I believe we're at. We'll go ahead and grab an honor on Annie. Annie did some good catches, and Luck, she did some good catches as well. Yeah, I don't really seem to struggle in this elo. We just got promoted to gold 1, 26-1. As you can see, our damage isn't even the highest, even though we have all the kills. We have 7,000 more gold, but less damage. And this is why you never look at damage as a stat. Even the games where you carry and you do really well, you saw the game, my damage is still lower than Annie. Because she's constantly trading in land or healing up and all that while you just kill camps. So don't even worry about it. Hope you guys learned something from this game. If not, well, maybe next game. I'll try out the ship build, hopefully really soon. I might forget. And enjoy your day. Enjoy your lives. I hope you guys are happy.